Hey guys, it's Mr. Hicks from the Frederick County Current Technology Center, the Automotive Service Technology program. I'm one of our instructors, and I just wanted to take you guys on a visual tour today of our program. So come on in. Well, welcome to our shop. This is our Automotive Service Technology shop. Give you a brief tour since you actually can't physically come here for open house. First thing you see here is this big red lift. We use this for teaching wheel alignments and doing other service repairs. So this is a very standard piece of equipment if you go to work at a dealership or an automotive shop after you're doing suspension repairs and different things. And down this wall we have lots of training catalogs that are free for the students to take and read. A toolbox full of college options and applications and different post-secondary schools they can go to. And then each one of these gray bins has different parts for all the different systems on the vehicle, so the students can get them in their hands and take them apart and get a feel for them, see them up close and personal. We've got a wall here we use when we're face-to-face to identify parts. Lots of new trainers. This is a new Ford 10-speed here, out of a new, Raptor or Mustang, same transmission, donated by Ford. This is a rotary engine a student actually disassembled and painted for Mr. Wilfong. So you can see how a rotary engine works while you're here and disassemble it and understand the function and fit of everything. So you see we got a couple of two-post lifts here. We've got a donated BMW on this lift that's in for an oil change and some other work before we send it to auction. We'll talk about that a little bit later. This Ford Ranger here for some engine diagnostics and some fluid maintenance. Put a fuel pump in it, all kinds of different things, and then that'll go to auction. Here's our Hunter tire balancer. That's a road force balancer just like a dealership or a shop would have. So students are getting to use and train on the equipment that they'll see when they get employed at a shop of their choice, and they won't have to be retrained if they come in here and learn and follow the curriculum. There's a new tire changer that we just got from Hunter to replace an older piece of equipment. So brand new, waiting for the students to come back face to face and start using it. Same style machine you'll see in a shop when you go and start your apprenticeship or your employment, your career. And here's an older tire balancer. So we have a new style and an old style, so you get to learn both ways. And another tire changer. This one's got some miles on her, but this is pretty common as to what you'll see in the industry for changing and mounting and dismounting tires. So here we got a Subaru engine, really good timing belt trainer here. Lots of these out on the road, the flat 4. Lets the students work on and see this type of engine so they know what they're dealing with when they get out in the industry. And here's the cylinder head off of this car here that our level 2 students are replacing the cylinder head gasket and lots of other parts. Kind of got cut off in the middle of COVID, but we're getting her finished up so she can go to auction. Strut changing machine there. We got another brand new one coming. So we'll have 2 different types of strut machines to train you on, and drill press if we need it. Shop press, hand operated or air over hydraulic. Again, very nice piece of equipment, very new, but we love using it for front end work, suspension work, anything we need it for. We got a Chevy Equinox here getting ready to go to auction once we finish maintenance. Chrysler minivan, we just did some spark plugs and wires and some brake lines on. This is an old Toyota trainer that was donated many years ago. We're going to try to repurpose that, put a newer style engine on it, but it does start and run, and it's a very good demonstrator. A fairly new on-car brake lathe, same exact piece of equipment dealership technicians use and shop technicians use to machine brake rotors right on the car. So the students will have an opportunity to certify and use and practice with that. We got an older Hunter alignment rack here. Just a different way of teaching alignments, different piece of equipment to familiarize themselves with. And again, practice and repetitiveness here really helps us out. This truck's in for some brake lines and some other repairs. off-car brake lathe here, so that students can remove the brake rotors and machine them on the bench. Again, still pretty common piece of equipment. So parts washer, this is our soon to be our shop truck, fixing a couple of fluid leaks, oil leak, trans cooler lines. And then we'll use that to haul scrap metal and stuff around if we need to, or send it to auction. So you can see here's some tools that our students can use while they're here. We got roll around tools, tool carts with sockets and wrenches, screwdrivers, pliers, torque wrenches on it. But then we also have our tool room in here with lots of other hand tools available to them for the stuff that we don't need on the cart and everybody can use. And we got lots of diagnostic equipment in our cages here, lots of front end equipment, lots of pullers and lots of pressure testers and all kinds of stuff. Anything that's in a case that, extra tool sets, measuring equipment, torque wrenches, all kinds of stuff like that. In the back room here, we have some less common shop equipment, an older style scope, some flush equipment, and our AC machines, our new one and our older one there. So the students will have an opportunity to get certified to use air conditioning recovery equipment. So that's a big plus, easy way to make money when they get into the field. Well, this Ford Fusion was donated to us. It's got a lot of miles on it and put a trans in it, but it is a really, really nice car, right? Back there is our storage room where we keep our oil and our other chemicals like coolant, our nuts and bolts assortments, our light bulbs, and lots of various fluids there, coolant. So oil filter cabinet, some more storage stuff. So this room gets pretty messy. Teenagers in and out of it all day, but we try to keep it stocked. So engine hoists, transmission jacks, smoke tester, power steering, flush equipment, all equipment you guys are going to use while you're here. There's a 5-liter engine we're rebuilding for the auto body instructor out of a early 90s Mustang. We've got brand new snap-on scan tools we'll certify and train the students how to use for diagnostics. And they'll get a certificate for that if they pass the course, which most of them do. And this is our classroom, which we don't use much these days with virtual learning going on. But we've got some more snap-on equipment in here. We'll train the students how to use multimeters and test electrical systems. And they'll get a certificate for that. It's a trainer there that Subaru gave us, a simple tail light and brake light circuit trainer. And these are our other electrical trainer boards that we use for basic electrical training. So we do use this classroom a lot during a regular school year. So once we get back face to face, we'll definitely be in here. And touchscreen Promethean board, a hybrid Toyota trainer, full hybrid electrical system right there on a training board. And here's a Toyota Camry engine that was donated by Community College of Baltimore County, CCBC, for us to tear apart and disassemble and measure and check. So all the stuff we learn here in our classroom and in our shop, the goal is to get all of our students ASC entry-level certified and get them one of these patches for their uniform. And that's the first of many steps to become an ASC master certified technician and get their professional certifications in automotive or whichever career field they decide to follow. So instructor office there, and then I'll walk up real quick and we'll go through our loft, which we use for a little bit of additional storage and learning space. So we have some transmissions from Toyota there boxed up, some differentials and transfer cases from BMW, some rear ends, some brake parts all laid out here from our last brake class at the end of the last school year. There's some more electrical trainer boards and some older manuals, some old service manuals and training, old textbooks and stuff. And then here's some engine parts. An engine 350 engine we tore apart to do engine class and walk through the teardown and overhaul of a V8 engine. So another Toyota trainer that was donated, an older direct ignition system off of like a Toyota Supra. So lots of training equipment, lots of opportunity here. It's a bird's eye of our shop. We have the biggest footprint in the building. We need the space and we use every inch of it. So if you're interested in coming out and being an AutoTech student, make sure you sign up to Shadow, talk to your guidance counselor, and let's get you shadowed. Meet me and Mr. Wolfong, and 2 automotive instructors, and hopefully we see you next year working in this shop and getting certifications. Thank you.